The most common way to take a temperature is orally or in your mouth, which is one of the most accurate. You can do axillary or in the armpit, although this is considered one of the least accurate methods. There's also various tympanic membrane in the ear, and then there's temporal artery scanners that go across the forehead. You'll want to wait at least 3 to 4 hours after you take any kind of medication that could lower your temperature, such as ibuprofen, Tylenol, anything like that. Activity can increase your temperature. Being out in the cold and taking your temperature in your mouth right away can lower the temperature. You want to make sure when you take a temperature under the arm that you have skin-to-skin contact and the tip of the thermometer is in the center of the armpit. And you would hold your arm down firmly until the thermometer beeps. This can take longer than when you take your temperature in the mouth. So when you take an axillary temperature, it will be about 0.5 degree to 1 degree lower than an oral temperature though. So you'll want to add a degree. The forehead scanner is the same way. It will be about 0.5 degree to 1 degree lower than an oral temperature. The forehead and the ear scanners, you'll want to make sure you read the device instructions carefully because each can be a little bit different. With the tympanic membrane scanner, you want to make sure that you carefully put it into the ear canal, and you'll want to pull up and back on the top of the ear to make sure that it's seated in there correctly. When you take your oral temperature, you want to make sure you wait at least 5 to 15 minutes after you eat or drink anything to make sure it's accurate. Our temperatures vary throughout the day. It's usually lower in the morning and higher late evening. Our normal temperature can vary from 97 to 99 throughout the day. A fever is considered a temperature greater than 100.4. A fever is your body's way of fighting infection, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. Once we get higher, get up to 102, 103, 104, it's very serious. I would suggest once your temperature gets above 101 to contact your doctor for further recommendations. The best way to keep your thermometer clean is by cleaning it before and after use with something as simple as an alcohol wipe. You can carefully use soap and water to wash the tip of the thermometer. Oral digital thermometers don't necessarily come with covers. Those can be cleaned with alcohol wipes easily or soap and water. Some of those do come with disposable covers that you can use and then just dispose of right away. Older adults and elderly don't necessarily mount a fever. They may feel ill, maybe have some chills, maybe some sweats, or just maybe will not feel good but don't have a fever. That is still concerning and something that they want to contact their healthcare provider.